There's more! I'm back! CGI shit!
I rest my case.
It was fucking horrible!
Hello everybody, it's BigJackFilms here, and welcome back to another opening night. You're getting two this week, which is pretty cool. Last week we talked about the SpongeBob Rehydrated movie. I figured it was a good way to get this show back on its feet. But now we're talking about another oddity on the show. Normally I talk about new movies, or Patreon-sponsored movies, which are like $5, and you can get me to watch a movie once a month, or, you know, you can, like, I don't know, send me the movie if you want. I've gotten tons of donations of movies. But this time we're doing something a little different. Today I'm talking about a very short, stage show, of all things, here in Toronto that, I'm actually really excited to finally discuss. That, of course, being Conan and the Stone of Keylor. I can never pronounce it properly. I hope I am. Basically, what is it? So, it's basically a Conan opera. It's a Conan opera stage show, and full disclosure, I do like Conan the Barbarian. I love the original Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I love Conan the Destroyer. Shit, I kinda like Red Sonja. Like, it's bad, but it's still technically Conan to me. Even the remake with Jason Momoa. Great, like, they're a good series of swords and sorcery flicks. I do enjoy them a lot. But when it comes to, like, Conan in terms of the story and the books, never read them, don't know much about the mythology, but they are cool. I do like Conan a lot. Like, Conan's a cool action series of, fantasy and shit. It's part of that 80s fantasy romp of that time period. So, when it comes to this opera show, why am I reviewing it? Well, quite frankly, because I was kind of involved. So, this is a story I had to keep kind of under wraps for a long time, and it's why you haven't seen that many videos here on the channel. So, I got a little gig as a volunteer gig doing production assistant and documentarian, like filming video, for this opera show for the director Kyle MacDonald, who was extremely nice, very nice guy, really helped me out and got me to learn a few things in terms of prop making. I was part of the prop department, I was part of the set building, which was pretty cool, so I got to learn a few hands-on experience, but also mostly in the sword fighting, the stunts, because that is my jam, that is totally my thing. And so he kind of took me under his wing, and I actually not only got to document them doing the rehearsals, and maybe even helping out, like, in timing the music and everything by creating an animatic so the audience knows what the hell they're doing, but I got to learn a little bit of sword fighting. I got to learn a little bit of fight choreography thanks to Kyle, and it's going to help us beneficially down the line with future projects, which is pretty fun, pretty awesome. So, I've been kind of helping out. The show technically goes out today as I'm recording this, because I actually do have to go to the premiere tonight and work on it. But I got to see a full version of the show yesterday, and I haven't seen it all put together. I've only seen it once, and I could definitely say for certain, and this is not me being biased, this is not me being like, oh, I'm promoting it because it's my job or anything. I can say with genuine, opinionated thoughts that this show was awesome. This show was very well put together. I freaking loved it. As a person who's kind of a very mild Conan fan, this was awesome. The fight scenes are great, the stage work is great, the set design, the costumes. This is the first time I saw all the costumes put together. It was a pretty spectacular experience to get to watch it all put together and all finalized. Kyle did such an amazing job, along with the cast and crew, everybody. I mean, there's even a moment where one guy, who plays Conan's sidekick friend, goes into Pagliacci, like goes into like full-on Nesso Dorma, the opera, which you might have heard from the King of the Monsters trailer, and he nailed it. He got it down, like, right off the bat. I was so impressed. Now, funny, you're thinking, like, well, wait a minute, if this is a Conan opera, then why the hell are they not using the music? Well, simple reason, copyright. Like, look, Conan is public domain. Let's just, like, the stories are public domain. But the movies and music from the films and shit, they are not. They are not under public domain. They are under copyright, so one of the things this show does is uses classical music as well as original music to time with the opera music. So you not only get Nessun Dorma, you also get Black Swan, which is a common piece of classical music. And most people recognize it as for us here, we recognize it as the theme to Dracula. And it's funny because when they're adding lyrics to that, that's something I kind of wanted to do with Count Dracula, is actually do sort of a Dracula theme song, but with the lyrics and using the classical music, because for me, it just, that Swan Lake will always be the theme to Dracula for me. That's just common knowledge at this point. So, hearing that was interesting, seeing, like, the lyrics put to Black Swan was pretty cool. But on top of that, I mean, again, the sword fight's great. Like, there's tons of battle scenes in this show. I really dug the hell out of it. Especially given the fact I got to assist on that and, like, kind of help the cast in terms of, like, choreography and shit, which was pretty cool. But then there's other things, like, there's a giant snake! This is like the second stage show now next to the Kong musical on Broadway, where there's a giant snake on stage at the halfway mark. And on top of that, like, the puppetry is great. The giant snake is phenomenal. It could actually match up with my giant Kong hand from my remake. I mean, shit, I would get that giant serpent just to use that. It's a really cool puppet. And the eyes glow, and it's puppeteered by two guys. It's really cool shit. It kind of reminded me of the Adventures of Conan show that used to be at Universal Studios Hollywood, and that even included a serpent and whatnot. So it was kind of cool to see that. I was getting those Universal Studios vibes that I haven't had in quite a long while. And on top of that, going a little bit to Kong here, halfway mark, they fall into a pit and they're attacked by the serpent. So it's right out of, like, the log scene. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, shit, a Kong opera sounds amazing. I mean, I don't want to see Kong going, "Roar," but, like, at the same time, it'd be cool to see that put together. It'd be like the Reptar show in the Rugrats, the second movie. So the serpent scene was pretty damn cool to see. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's, like, a wizard. There's, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, key struggles. Like, it's a really intricate, interesting show that tells a nice little side story of the Conan adventures. And everybody involved, the cast and crew, the dancers, the singers are phenomenal. Did a phenomenal job on this production, and I gotta give them huge props, major pluses. This show is only going to be around for a couple of days, but it's a good couple of days, so that's why I'm actually going to see it again tonight for the premiere. I think it's going to honestly kick ass, and it's a wonderful show to see all put together. I did actually talk to Doug Walker about this, because, you know, I know he was interested in Conan. I brought it up briefly. I said, you know, I'm part of this opera show, and he was, like, flipping out. He's like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. And, like, I'm just gonna say this right now, if Doug does watch this, if you were to see this on, like, online or something, you won't be disappointed. This is a really good show. So, definitely solid 10 out of 10 right there. Like, I had a lot of fun watching it all put together last night. Wonderful job from the cast and crew. You guys are going to do phenomenal. I know technically this review goes up next week, so I'm filming this the Thursday before the world premiere, but it'll go out next week because I want to make sure people see the show and nothing's spoiled. So, this was a good show, 10 out of 10. If you find it on YouTube, if there is a YouTube link to it, I will link it. I will have you guys check it out. I'll have you guys check out the production company, Mightier Productions. They are fantastic. I want to actually work with them again. They're a really great production company here in Toronto. Go check them out. But yeah, that's really about it. I just wanted to get a little review out for you guys on this Conan show and give kind of an explanation of why I have not been available to do videos for a while, because I've just been so obligated on this show. And on top of that, now with big productions coming back, I'm actually focused on that. So I'm a busy man. Things are going into motion. So again, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this on Twitter. Well, actually, very quickly, because last week I did the SpongeBob Rehydrated episode. Big thank you to them for actually sharing my review. That was really cool to get endorsement from them. It's boosted up my viewership a little bit. So, kudos to those guys. But anyway, go check out all the stuff, the links below. Check out our Patreon, just $1 more will get you access to all of our content as well as other special features. And until the next opening night, I'm hoping to finally start getting more of these because I have a huge backlog of movies I have to cover for the next few weeks. I mean, I'm debating if I want to see Doctor Strange in any new movies, but like more so Patreon requests. So I will get on that as soon as possible. But until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, saying, push wheel. This is Conan! I don't know why I'm doing Arnold, but it's fucking horrible! Go! Run! Now! Come on!